Okay, so we're going to have a look at the gearing today. I'm giving up the fuel tank for now. I'll paint it properly later once I've established it doesn't leak fuel. But yes, gearing. This thing is geared extremely tall. Yeah, its cruising speed is rather high if you can get there. You do struggle to get there. I've sort of got away with it through the summertime because, well, I live in Lincolnshire, so everything's predominantly flat and there's not much wind. But now the weather's turning, winds are picking up, I'm struggling to hold top gear anywhere. I have put a compression tester on it, didn't film that bit. It's sort of healthy enough. It's showing just over 90 psi gauge, so absolute pressure, that'd be round figures 105. So you divide that by 14.7 for atmospheric, because we are just about sea level here. And it gives you a bit over 7.1 to 1 compression ratio, which is about where she's meant to be. Maybe she'll be a fraction higher, but it's healthy enough for one of these old things. So, looking at front sprockets and bits for the final drive, not for the not for the primary reduction, but for the final drive. Can't find a straight answer on what sprockets it should have. Sort of anywhere from 16 to 18 teeth, people are saying it seems to be. So what I've done is I've gone in here. You can just see the edge of my front sprocket. I've got some blocks of wood under the bite to prop it up. There we go. And I painted one of the teeth and turned the wheel and counted. Yeah, it's got a 20-tooth front sprocket on it, which would explain why, if you get a very slight downhill gradient and a tailwind, the thing will sit at 80 mile an hour and not be revving hard. Not excessively anyway, especially not for that speed. But like I said, you need tailwind and a little bit of a downhill run, and it will do it. Or if you get sat on a dual carriageway or a motorway, you get a slipstream off a lorry, she just plods along merrily sat behind them, but as soon as you lose that slipstream, especially this time of year, now the winds are picking up, that's it, you're knackered. You struggle to pull top gear. So, I think we'll take the primary casing off, which will be a shame because it's nearly oil tight at the minute. I bet it won't be when I put it back on. See what the primary reduction is, because I've never counted the teeth, so I just don't know. And then see about putting a smaller front sprocket on. I have got one somewhere. I just think it's off an AJ, I think. Yeah, an AJS, but heavyweight one with the same AMC gearbox as what these have got, so should fit okay. Might have to drill a hole to put the grub screw in it, but yeah, apart from that, it should be fine. So yes, and as I've got everything ready and just got some tools out to start, the rain has begun again. It's been dry or sodding day. Not to worry. Right, I'll bring you back when I've got this apart. Okay, well, as usual, this isn't going well. I've done a lot of looking through books, trying to find out what we should have going on here. And we should have, from what I can gather, 18 teeth, 42, then on the gearbox should have a 19, and then 43 at the back here. What I've got, 17, 42, 20, 42. And I've been sat working out gear ratios. That's actually the second envelope full of squigglings, and it shouldn't feel as high as it does. I don't know though if something's going on inside the gearbox, because like I said before, she's a bit of a mongrel, and I don't know what gear ratios we used in the gearboxes and whether they're all the same or not. So yeah, I'm not quite sure where to go at the minute. We've done a bit of thinking, quite a bit of thinking, and without spending loads of money and changing everything, I'm not sure what's going on. Now it's bad enough just trying to buy a front sprocket. You can't see it from here, just behind there, the gearbox sprocket. I think by the time they're delivered, they're about 37 quid. Which is a lot of money for a front sprocket, and those ones are similar price as well. Dread to think how much that rear one would be with a new drum. I'd expect about maybe 150 quid plus VAT or something like that, who knows. So yes, not quite sure at the moment. I'll do some more maths and some more procrastinating and drinking tea, and yeah, I'll find another envelope because that one's about full of squigglings. Yeah, because yeah, if we ignore the gearbox and just assume the gearbox is 1-to-1 in top, we should have, from the crank to the back wheel, it should be 4 34/57. I have 4 97/170. Now if I just dropped the gearbox sprocket, I'd have, to an 18 tooth one, I'd have 4 41/51s, and if I left that the same and then took another tooth off the crank sprocket, I'd be 4 9/40. None of them are near that, and we're not far enough off that to have the issues I'm getting. Yet when I checked the compression in bits the other day, it seems somewhere near. The plugs are nice colour, so it's burning okay. Yeah, so it's not like it's massively down on power on where it should be. Because let's face it, they didn't have much to start with. There was only something like 18 horsepower. So yes, quite where I'm going to go now, I don't know. Could always just run it in third gear, do the job. It'd get me to where I want. It's just when it's windy like this, it does struggle. Yeah, I'm just talking cobblers at a camera again now. Yeah, I think I'm just going to put a 19 tooth gearbox sprocket on it for now. Be very slightly taller than what it should be, lower, tall, oh whatever. Yeah, for now I'm gonna order up, I think, a 19 tooth gearbox sprocket and see where we go from there. Yeah, more horsepower would fix it. Loads of horsepower, loads of torque and really tall gearing, but we'll get there. So yeah, I think for now I'm just gonna pop this back together, because, well, you know, outside, autumn, we're running out of daylight, it's about tea time now. So yeah, pop it back together, order up a 19 tooth gearbox sprocket, and go from there. Just see what it's like. Hopefully that'll be near enough, and it will keep us going for a little bit longer. Right, yeah, we'll do that. Alright, thank you for watching, and yeah, we'll catch you in the next one. Ta-da.